God be with you. Keep the peace and we'll stay friends.
Master Menhard from Frankfurt is now in charge of the sword-fighting brotherhood in Gutenberg by the decision of King Wenceslas. All are welcome.
I'm hit. That was something. I'll sort you out.
Ruhig, wasch dich. Du siehst schrecklich aus.
I see you're on your feet and in good health.
Ja, ja. Gott sei Dank.
What about the eye? How did it turn out?
Gut, Heinrich. I only see cloudy for a day or two. But then the clouds go away. I see the world with new eyes now. Könnte man sagen, healing skill of Master Albicus is great. I will remember him in my prayer. And I think my injury teach me discretion and humility.
Those are wise words. But it wouldn't be a bad idea to get a proper helmet. Best with a visor. I'm sure you'd look great in a hound skull.
Na ja, when I get enough groschen, I will kaufen the best in Kottenberg.
I'd like you to teach me about swordplay. I've heard you're good with weapons, and without them, too.
Kein Problem, Mann. Tell me what you want to know, and prepare your groschen for a donation to our brotherhood. We have to make a living, irgendwie.
I'll sort you out nicely.
Schönen Tag. Was willst du, mein Herr?
So, how are you settling in?
Alles ist gut, Heinrich. People here have grown accustomed, it seems. Even that matter with Emmeram, I think, settled. Aber ein Ding I must still do.
I'd like to help you. What do you need?
Emmeram still has the fencing sword. Und we need it zurück. You admit, without the sword, this house does not look so good.
And you're afraid to go and see him yourself?
Me? Afraid? It's rather unpleasant. Couldn't you stop by there for the sword? Ich werde dich bezahlen.
Well, fine. I'll do it. Looking for lost swords is kind of my specialty.
Wunderbar, Heinrich. And give my greetings to Emmeram. We don't need to argue immer wäre, no?
I will. But I can't guarantee you he won't send us both to hell.
You must have faith, Heinrich.
Greetings to you too. You have a kind master, eh, Matt?
Sword-fighting brotherhood, you
God bless you, sir.
Fine day for some fine wares. Come and take your pick. Come and shop here. We've got enough for everyone.
God bless you.
Good afternoon, sir.
I'm pretty new in Kuttenberg, but I find it strange there aren't many alchemists here.
Natürlich. And yet the royal city of Silver should be full of them, right?
Exactly. So where are they?
Take a walk through the streets, and you will find a lot of houses are locked and empty.
What does that have to do with it?
Sigismund and his army are responsible for this. Many of our people decided it was time to leave, instead of risking their property or even their lives. Only a few of us remained here, and I, as the primus of our guild, promised to keep my eye on the others' property until they return.
The local alchemists were persecuted by Sigismund.
Well, definitely not openly, but most of them were on the side of our King Wenceslas. And I'm sure you know what hatred and envy can do to people.
Alchemists aren't exactly poor, are they?
Yeah, genau. Moreover, we always have one foot on the road to the burning pyre. For fools, it's enough to point their fingers, spouting nonsense about us colluding with the devil, or accusing us of poisoning. Then Sigismund's people in the city will make sure to rake in a tidy sum.
Are you the master of the Alchemist Guild?
Yes. Well, not the master, the primus. Our guild is more of a modest association, but my friends have entrusted me with their confidence.
And is that why you stayed in the city?
Yes, exactly. Someone has to take care of the people's property. Wohl, mein Herr. Gepriesen sei der Herr. What do you need?
Show me your wares. Word about the price.
Was soll's? Warum nicht?
Satisfied?
You won't convince me with this. Sehr gut. I can agree to that. Das war ein... Gutes Geschäft, mein Herr. Was möchtest du, mein Herr?
I'll have a look at the wares. I'd like to do something about that price.
Das könnte vielleicht gehen.
How's this?
That's more like it. Just a bit more and we can shake hands. Why? You'll convince me with that price? Für die Zukunft, mein Herr.
You're acting like a child. Go and visit somewhere else. This horse wasn't cheap. That's for sure.
Du hast Glück. Ich wollte gerade. Wie geht's, mein Freund?
Schön.
What can you do, sir? Maybe next time.
I'll give him a bit longer before I take him to the knackers. I don't want to wait for him to bite someone.
Greetings, sir.
Ah, greetings. Yeah, greetings. Welcome, sir. You're here just... What would you like?
What do you have for sale? I'd like to discuss the price.
I suppose we could give it a try.
Satisfied?
We're nearly there. Just lower your price a bit more. Aye. That sum will convince me. And come again, sir.
Hey, where's that beer?
I wonder how long I'll be stuck here today.
Taking their time again.
You're always welcome here, good sir. It's already getting dark. What a day that was.
Innkeeper, a beer.
My respects.
You think you could manage some kind of ornament? I always fancied those child's
Ornate couches.
A fine day for some fine wear, right? Good old pillory.
Huh? You'll pay dearly for your thievery. Guard! Do something about that.
Welcome, Goodman. You're lucky. I was just about to close up.
Menhard sent me. He said you still have the sword-fighting Brotherhood sword, and it belongs to him now.
Henry is just... That's going to be a little bit of a problem. I don't have the sword anymore.
What? Who'd you give it to?
Nobody! I was so angry when they appointed Menhard to run the guild that I threw it in the rubbish heap outside the city.
What?
You have no idea how much I regret it. Especially now. I'd rather put all that bad blood behind me. Do you think you could forgive me? So we could be friends again?
All right. The sooner we stop arguing with each other, the sooner will the sword-fighting hall function properly. So where is that sword?
Like I said, I threw it in the rubbish heap. Right behind the city gate, next to Routard's. It must be there somewhere. You can go and get it.
Me?
Don't worry. You'll find it easy enough. I threw it next to a big bush. It might already be buried a bit, but if you dig down a little, you'll find it.
Fine. I'll go and take a look.
Excellent. Don't forget, the rubbish heap by Routard's, beneath the bush. And stop by again sometime. We'll sit and have a piece of pork.
Who's that madman?
Igitt.
What the?
Hey, vegetable!
I surrender!
There's heavy fines for burglary. And what you were doing with that lock certainly counts as an attempted burglary.
How dare you accuse me like that? Like some ordinary peasant. Do you have any idea who I am?
Oh, I apologize, my lord. I must have made a mistake. Let's just forget about this.
I'm home, my little dumpling.
Oh, I can see that. You're completely hammered.
Come now, Why Don't we ever sing together? Spend it all on pussy, brother.
Greetings, sir.
You have a kind master, eh,
How
Debbie?
come you weren't in church on Sunday?
I wasn't feeling well.
Not feeling well, eh?
Damn it. There's nothing here. Could it be by some other bush? Nothing. How is that possible? Unless Emmeram played me for a fool. Ugh, I suppose I should try looking somewhere else. Maybe I got the wrong place. Ugh. Ah. Mm. Ah. Ah. There's nothing here. Fuck, that bastard really tricked me. I won't stand for that. Must have been left over from the smugglers.
to you.
But they say no one stands a chance against it because typically with the devil. It's just a bit of fun, that's all. Who is it? His name?
That stink.
You silly doggy.
There you are! Halt! Give up.
Easy now. I surrender.
You're a wanted man. I know where you were trying to break into. Around here, you have to pay for such foolish ideas.
All right, I'll pay. I don't want any trouble.
Now show me what you've got. Let's see if you have anything stolen on you.
All right. Have a look then.
All right, then. I don't see anything else suspicious. In that case, an indulgence will suffice. Now, be on your way. Get out of my sight!
Be careful. It's not safe here.
You bastard! Where's that sword?
God, you really went digging through that shit. You idiot, look at yourself.
Stop fucking around and tell me where that sword is.
You want it? Well, fine. Here's that sword of yours. I was kind enough to split it into 2 pieces so you wouldn't argue with Menhard over it.
You broke it! You bastard!
Watch your mouth, or my fist will be in it.
Well, go ahead and try.
With pleasure. Your ass goodbye.
What's that?
Fuck that!
This is unbelievable. To the stocks with him. Shame on you. These days, no one's ever really safe.
I can't bear to look.
What the? Are you all right? Hey, wake up!
Greetings.
Ourselves. The Lords won't protect us.
That sort of talk is dangerous. The tournament's supposed to be a celebration of the city. All that fencing is just a bit of fun, that's all.
I believe in God, the Father Almighty, creator of heaven and earth, and in Jesus Christ, his only Son, our Lord, who was conceived by the Holy Spirit and born of the Virgin Mary. He suffered under Pontius Pilate, was crucified, died, and was buried. He descended into hell. On the third day, he rose again. He ascended into heaven and is seated at the right hand of God the Father Almighty. He will come again to judge the living and the dead. I believe in the Holy Spirit, the Holy Catholic Church, the communion of saints, the forgiveness of sins, the resurrection of the body, and life everlasting. Amen.
Oh, you pooch.
Here you go. Take it. Free.
Fine wares here. Quality merchandise.
What was I just thinking about? Are you going to go run into the gaffer, you piece of shit?
The city council has decided to help King Sigismund's army to keep what?
Do something.
So
Jesus
we can
Christ
sleep
be praised.
peacefully. It has therefore decided to collect food supplies.
I'm sorry.
Grüß dich. Hallo, Heinrich. It was a beautiful tournament. Much great feasting to see. I am glad you could make it. Congratulations on your victory. I knew you would win, and I am glad I was not mistaken. What did you think of it?
It was nice, Menhard. My respects. But I thought the fighting itself was a bit too easy. The other contenders didn't know what hit them when I started laying into them.
I understand it may not have been enough for a warrior like you. But do not worry. I am sure it will get better in time. What about the winnings? Are you satisfied?
Aye, the prize was great. Nice things, valuable, nothing to complain about.
I am glad you are satisfied. Most importantly, the councillors are satisfied too. So me and Fridush can continue organizing tournaments. I am sure that the more tournaments we hold, the more we can attract better fighters and make tournaments even more interesting for everyone involved. I also hope the council and the local burghers will be more generous in time, so that we can offer better prices, which would also surely convince more contenders to participate. So I urge you to keep participating too, Heinrich. I need a fighter like you to make the tournament famous.
I'll consider it, Menhard. You have my word. I brought you the sword you wanted.
Wunderbar. So, where is it?
Wait a while.
Was ist los? Did something happen?
We have a little problem.
Problem? Was? Just give me the sword.
Here it is.
What? Was ist das?
Unfortunately, this is all that's left of that famous guild sword of yours.
Emmeram did this? Sohn einer Hündin!
Well, I gave him quite the beating for it.
Wirklich? Too bad I wasn't there. That would have cheered me up right away.
And now what will you do?
What do you think? Without a sword, people would only laugh at us. I'd have to find a blacksmith and... Wait a moment. Heinrich, you're a blacksmith, yeah?
I don't like where you're going with this.
Take the pieces and put them so nice back together. Das ist einfach, ja?
Well, I suppose you could weld it. But then a blade like that doesn't last. Too damn brittle in the joint. In the first fierce fight, it'll be in pieces again.
But it's just a Wanddekoration. Hang on the wall.
All right. I'll try.
Sehr gut, Heinrich. And don't forget, it must look like original.
Das war's.
Jesus Christ be praised.
I reckon I'll have a look first, and maybe next time I'll even fight. I'm taking lessons.
Good doggy, good boy.
Welcome, sir. What can I do for you?
I'll have a look at the wares.
Thank you, sir. And come again.
he died.
Ha! I thought it was old Bart, but then I heard it was coughing his lungs out in the argument.
Not a chance. That hair beat flat with us all. No, it was Beanhole.
Him? What happened?
They say he went to bed healthy, but never woke up. It's a mystery.
God, that's terrible.
His mother said he'd been complaining he couldn't feel his left arm, and that he was seeing things.
And he was dead in the morning.
He had his whole life in front of him, and next thing you know, he's being buried.
All right, take care then.
See you around then. Good day.
Jesus Christ be praised.
Well, I don't know how you'll like it, but I brought you the repaired sword.
Gib es mir. Give it me. Meine Güte. Oh, Heinrich, you are master. I would never know it was once in 2 pieces.
I would.
Vielen Dank. You helped me 2 times. Here is small reward. We go now see how it looks in place. Come. It's so beautiful. Was für ein schönes Schwert. Ja, gutes Schwert, frei bin ich und liebe dich herzinnig, als wärst du mir getraut, als eine liebe Braut. Hey, das war gut. Was habe ich gesagt?
Sign me up for the tournament.
Toll. What discipline will it be?
I'm in the mood for a proper tournament. I'll participate in everything.
Spoken like a true Schwertkämpfer. Pay the entry fee and we are done here.
Here are the groschen, but I plan on winning them all back.
I look forward to seeing your attempt. May Lady Fortune be on your side. On the day of the tournament, go and see Fridusch Kummel. He has the honor of running the tournament and will introduce you. Or you can wait here for the tournament, as you wish.
When is the next tournament?
There is still some time to go. More than 5 days.
I apologize.
Thanks for the herbal brew you sent me. My shoulder's feeling a lot better.
Herbal brew? I didn't... send you any herbal brew?
Yes, she did. We talked about it at the market the other day.
You talked about the rat on your house.
The city council has decided to help King Sigismund's army to keep watch, so we can hail
Shy, come closer and take a look. Quality goods here.
Could you help me, please?
Sure. What is it you need?
I lost something, and I can't find it for the life of me. Be damned! It must be around here somewhere. It couldn't have vanished into thin air.
What are you looking for?
My leather satchel. I put it down here for a moment, and now it's gone?
Do you think someone took it?
I just don't know. My stomach started churning so bad, everything went blurry. So I shucked it off my back and ran off to... you know. There was nothing else for it, see? And I was back in no time.
Oh, a moment's distraction is all it takes. Someone must have filched it from you.
That fast? Not possible. Someone must have been following me. I'm in heaps of shit now. If I don't find it, I'm done for. All my tools are in there. Fine jewellery too. Gold, silver, and cut stones. A fortune, you know. Everything I own.
Now hold on, wait. What are you doing? Give it back right now!
Fuck! Wait! Stop!
That's enough!
I give up!
Had enough?
I...
Now hand it back. Everything you stole from me.
Here. That's all of it. Can I go now?
Piss off. And don't let me see you here again.
Gepriesen sei der Herr.
Show me your wares.
I'd like to do something about that price.
Was soll's? Warum nicht?
What would you say to...
We're near... Ja, das finally ein gutes Geschäft. Was willst du?
What do you have?
Du wirst sicher zufrieden sein. Bis bald.
What do you have?
Nothing to your liking, sir?
The City Council is organising another collection for repairs to the fortifications.
Are they out of their bloody minds? They had two collections just like it.
You're a kind master.
Excuse me.
Come here. Surely there's a reasonable explanation for this.
You could stick your reason up your arse. I told you something like this could happen. We never should have stopped bringing the offerings.
What's going on here?
As you can see, something slaughtered all these cows.
Not just something. It was that creature from hell. I saw with my own eyes how it fled back to its hole in the mine.
Give it a rest, would you?
I won't. What'll happen when that monster comes for us next?
Seems we've been fortunate running into you then, eh?
I'm Henry of Scallis.
I'm Marion, the local priest. You look like someone who knows how to fight and isn't scared off all that easily. Just the kind of man for the job.
Didn't you say you saw someone running away from here?
Not someone, but something. A monster from hell itself.
Just an old wives' tale.
I swear by all that's holy, the beast ran from here straight back to the old mine.
Couldn't it have just been an animal? Maybe a wolf or a boar?
Can't you see my poor girls here? What kind of wolf would leave wounds like these? Oh, and the monster ran on 3 legs.
3 legs?
Aye, as sure as my name's Vladimir.
What did the beast look like?
I only saw it from afar. But before it got lost in the thicket, I saw its giant pointed snout.
You mentioned a pit of hell. Is that located somewhere around here?
That's just a local fable.
It's no fable. In the days when silver was mined here, terrible misfortune took place in the mine. A pit to hell itself opened up there.
The mine shuttering fell apart and the gallery collapsed. That's all.
Shuttering my arse! It was a pit to hell! Shuttering don't just blow up on its own. But hell didn't scare good old Father Richard, so he set off into the tunnels and struck a deal with them demons. Ever since then, We brought food to the mine for them every second Sunday, and they leave us in peace in return.
Father Richard was a crackpot. You're lucky to finally have a normal priest here now.
A priest who forbade us from bringing the offerings, and now you can both see where that's got us.
Where's Father Richard now?
He returned to his maker not long ago, and now I preach here in his place. The moment I caught word of that foolish superstition, I put a stop to any offering.
And you can see what that caused.
It's only happenstance. This isn't the first, nor the last time that wolves dare to venture into town.
Vladimir's right. It doesn't look like it was the work of wolves. I don't know what could have done it. Wolves don't make those kind of wounds.
You hear that, Father? And that's coming from someone who's been out and seen the world.
Has anyone actually looked around in the mine?
Only old Father Richard. Nobody else has ever had the courage. The very mine shaft stinks like hell itself. So, we only ever lower a bucket down with the offering, and then clear off quick.
After the cave-in, the miners left to work in Grund. Seems they no longer felt the vein was worth the trouble here.
When did all this happen?
It's got to be at least 5 years now.
And you've been taking food there ever since?
That's right. And nothing's ever happened until now. All because our new priest here forbade us from bringing offerings.
Tell me something about yourselves, so I know who I have the honor of speaking to.
Like I said, I'm Marion, and I come to Old Kutna to preach.
Aren't you, a bit young for a preacher?
I finished my trivium at Prague University last year, and I wanted to continue. But my father decided I'd had enough education and found me a place in the order in Sedlets. So now I implement my theological learning in this lovely county as a preacher.
I'm Vladimir, the mine foreman. I'm the eldest of everyone here, and the people actually respect me, unlike our this here preacher from Prague. And them cows were mine.
Tell me what happened from the beginning. What killed those cattle?
I was in my cottage when I heard such strange noises. It made my skin crawl. So I went out and saw this. And that beast what did it running away. How am I supposed to make a living now? These cows were my most treasured possessions.
What sort of strange noises did you hear? Can you describe them in some way?
It was like someone dragging chains along the ground. Neither men nor wolves make them kinds of noises. And demons carry chains so they can catch sinners with them. Everyone knows that.
And what about you? Did you hear it too?
Unfortunately, no. I was in the church when Vladimir sent for me, saying they'd found those carcasses.
This whole thing is very odd. How do you want me to help?
The massacre of those cattle is a horrible thing. But the heresy that's been tolerated here on account of the former priest is even worse.
Old Father Richard would chase you out of town, you stuffed frock.
Marion may be young, but he's still a priest, and he deserves a bit of respect.
Thank you, Henry. Since you're the only one here uninvolved, I'd like you to go into the old mine and discover the truth of this old wives' tale.
And while you're there, take some peace offering with you. Otherwise, I wouldn't even dare going.
What am I to do with you? All right. Henry, take their offering with you as well. You'll do just as those wretches did before you, and then wait to see if any demons show their faces or not.
Wait for demons? You want to send the poor fella to his death?
Don't listen to him, Henry. Faith in God will protect you. But before you go through the mine, we'll have a look around the village. Then we'll all meet at the entrance to the mine.
All right, I'll help you. But what about the offering?
A bit of food will do. Here you go. We always lowered the food down in a bucket. The main thing is not to go down the shaft yourself, lest you anger hell.
Don't be frightened. It's just an old shaft.
You'll find it to the west of here. The whole area's deserted and most of the entrances are blocked off. You go past the mine buildings until you reach the one that's collapsed to the ground. The mine entrance is next to it. Good luck, lad. You're going to need it.
God be with you.
It really does smell like hell here. Might there be some truth to the stories?
Oh, Jesus. What a diabolical stink. Ugh.
All right then. Let's see if we can't lure the devil out.
am I? And where did all my things go? Jesus, the fuck is going on here?
Terribilis Deus de Sanctuario Suo.
What's this? Did the knight write this? This looks like some kind of contract. Must be important if he locked it away.
goes there. I am the shield of gods, demon. I am Taras.
Gloria Patri!
Vade, Satana. Humiliare suppotenti manu Dei. Contra me sette fughi. So you live, demon. Not much longer! God is with me, demon. You don't stand a chance. Tis but a scratch. How are you still alive? Make your peace with the devil. You'll soon be back in hell. Make your peace with the devil. How are you still alive? I'll crucify your corn! Don't drag this out!
Jesus. His helmet's completely stuck. I can't get it off. More entries. Also written by the knight? Christ. He went completely mad.
I suppose it's good that he's dead.
Even more entries. Oh my God. How long has he been down here? Ah, everything's here. All right. God, so many corpses. This is where the mining accident must have happened. And that stink! Could there really be a gateway to hell here? There's no way through. More journal entries. Taras Mura. What in God's name happened here?
Henry, what happened down there?
Who are these people with you?
Men from the surrounding homesteads. I told you I'd be bringing help. Now, tell us, what did you find down there?
A mad knight lived down in the mine. He must have completely lost his head and killed your cattle.
A knight? In the mine?
Where's he now?
He's dead. We fought, and I won. His name was Taras Mura. After the accident in the mine, Taras entered into a contract with Father Richard to guard the mine. He spent 5 whole years underground and watched over the pit of hell to ensure nothing ever came crawling out. The locals then brought him food in return.
We never knew anything about a contract.
Father Richard must have feared the locals wouldn't agree to such a thing. So he came up with the contract to guard the pit of hell.
It's true. Father Richard was the only one who knew about Taras.
So this whole time, we haven't been feeding demons, but a knight who was protecting us from them?
And everything was fine until I forbade you. I can't believe I'm to blame for the death of a good Christian. I'll never forgive myself for as long as I live.
Well, you couldn't have known. But it looks like you won't have anyone to punish for the slaughtered cattle.
If the knight was protecting us and now he's dead, what will happen to us now? Who'll protect us from hell?
You should place your faith in God and not try to appease hell. Instead, be good Christians under Father Marion's guidance.
Thank you, Henry. As it is written in the Bible, believe, and your faith will save you. Hellish forces have no power over good Christians.
Father Marion, forgive me for doubting you. We'll go and pray, and never again will we take anything to the mine.
We'll have the mine filled in, along with the pit of hell beneath it. And you, Henry, are due a reward. Here you are. Go with God. I'll take care of the rest here on my own. I'll put in a good word for you to the other priests in the region. Anthony of Visoka and Prosnata of Rabosh could both teach you something.
Thanks. Mutt!